Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. I am rocking a Motley Crue shirt today, and I will be talking about Machine Gun Kelly, who played Tommy Lee in the Motley Crue biopic. MGK and Wiz Khalifa, they teamed up to release a mixtape called BLOG ERA BOYZ Mixtape. This was released in May of 2026, so just recently. And this is just sort of a reaction to that. And I'm very excited that this is basically just a scrimmage for Machine Gun Kelly, as he says on one of these songs. So I'm very happy that he's going to be releasing a hip hop record sometime in the near future. I know he's sort of shifted into the Blink 182, whatever you want to call it, punk or pop punk. He definitely is a talented guy, and I support anything that he does, but I like it when he does rap. I think he's underappreciated as a rapper because, yeah, he just does too much. I mean, he's painting his nails, he's painting his whole body black, he's always feeling sorry for himself. Some of his lyrics are a little cringe as far as just like, come on, bro. Like, life, if your life's rough, then what about the rest of us? I mean, come on. But at the end of the day, I've always liked Machine Gun Kelly. I like that he basically, like just sort of came from Cleveland and nobody took him serious as a white rapper. But I think his talent was in a way undeniable, to where even though a lot of people never took him serious, he was able to break through. The guy's talented. I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. But I can also see where people are annoyed by him. But I've always liked him. So anyways, I'm going to go through some of the songs on this mixtape. Again, it's called BLOG ERA BOYZ, and it just recently came out in May. It is Machine Gun Kelly and Wiz Khalifa. I like that they're on all the tracks. There's nine songs, and it's all Wiz Khalifa and Machine Gun Kelly. And yeah, no, it could have been better. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, this is just sort of an appetizer to get me ready for when Machine Gun Kelly releases a hip hop record. So I got no problem with it. The first song on it was called Family Over Everything. I had higher hopes for this one. I thought maybe they'd start out this with a banger. And this was very laid back, very, I almost want to say lethargic. You got two potheads here, and it just sounds like they're just totally out of it. And at one point, one of them is just repeating, "I gotta win for the ones that I love. I gotta win for the ones that I love." And by the end of the song, you're just kind of like, okay, well, it's the first song. But usually, if I'm gonna have an album or a mixtape, you at least want the first song. Like I have a rule: I do not want the best song on the album or mixtape. I do not want the first song to be the best song, but I do need the first song to come with a little energy. I need it to get people like, okay, excited for like the rest of the album or mixtape. This did not do that. The second song was called Everything Tatted, and you know, Machine Gun Kelly is kind of reminding me of the tattoo artist Kat Von D, who, man, she's a beautiful lady, and she had a whole bunch of really cool tattoos and like black and gray. I want to say memorializing like her family and like just, I don't know, beautiful woman, beautiful tattoos, and then at some point she blacked them all out, and I'm not sure what the reasoning was. And now Machine Gun Kelly is doing that, where basically his whole body is this black ink, almost like, it makes me think of Sons of Anarchy, where if you get kicked out of their biker gang, they take a blowtorch and they literally burn off your tattoos. Yikes! And I know that's not what's going on here in either of those examples, but it just seems like a bizarre thing to do. And then this song is called Everything Tatted, and they're basically just chanting like tattoo on my face, tattoo on my neck, tattoos are addicting or whatever. It again, this one, no, throw it in the trash. This just not a good song. But then, right as you're about to give up on the mixtape, the next song is called Miles Per Hour, MPH. This is a really good one. This has got like a really cool sound where Machine Gun Kelly is almost whispering, but he's doing it like in a really fast rap. The guy's a talented rapper. And this is the one where he basically says that this is just a scrimmage. He does mention Kimbo Slice. I thought that was kind of funny. But he just kind of has a really cool cadence on this one where he's just like da 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 da, but real quiet. Like I'm not gonna do it justice, so I'm not gonna, I can spit a couple bars, but not like Machine Gun Kelly. So, but anyways, I give this one a couple stars. I liked this song, and I'll do like if I don't like a song, I'll just do like check mark, like incorrect. If I like a song, I'll give it a star. If I really like a song, I'll give it 2 stars. This is the only song on this playlist that I gave 2 stars to. So Miles Per Hour. If you don't want to listen to the whole mixtape, look up Machine Gun Kelly Miles Per Hour. The very next song was called Fill My Pockets. I gave this a star. I like this. I like that he says it's killing me softly and that's how I want it. This life will cost me, so I'm filling my pockets. Just kind of a, like he's headed down a downward spiral, so he's going to grab whatever cash he can. Kind of feeling sorry for himself, but it's a good song. And then the very next song is really corny. It's called Girl Next Door, and it gives me the vibe of Stacy's mom has got it going on. It just totally is like the most poppy song on this, and not a fan of it. Could have done without it. And then it goes right into a song called Stoned, where Wiz Khalifa is the one feeling sorry for himself, and he's saying, I used to care, but not anymore. I found out life wasn't fair. I don't know. It's like, give me a break, bro. Like, you got a pretty good life. I do feel like they sampled the 1993 song Low by Cracker. So if I'm Cracker's agent or whatever out there, maybe you should be expecting a little cash from MGK for this one. Because basically there's a part in there where they're basically saying the same thing as that song. I remember that song. It's like, be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. The very next song on this is called Passport. I put a star by this. I like this one a lot. It's got a good flow to it. Again, just Machine Gun Kelly and Wiz Khalifa. These all should have been stars. But Passport is a good song. And then it goes into Grind Every Day. I put a star by this one, but I think I was being lenient. It's all right. It has a lot of like Machine Gun Kelly saying some lyrics and then ending it with nah nah. It gets a little annoying, but I'm going to give it a pass. And then the last song was called Fiberglass. It's forgetful. I know one of the lyrics on there by Machine Gun Kelly is, I don't need cell phone service. If you ain't with me, you ain't with me. Not a lot of deep thoughts here, but I'm going to give this a pass, though. I'm not going to come down too hard on it. If you are a Machine Gun Kelly or Wiz Khalifa fan, I would say that there's 4 songs out of the 9 that are pretty decent. And I'm excited that Machine Gun Kelly's going to have a hip-hop record coming out. So props, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and everyone have a good one. Talk to you later.